Hi guys, I hope all is well. So we're going to do this quick follow-up reading here regarding Cardi B. And I'm going to release this today, and I'm going to have to push someone's zodiac reading back because this has to be released today because this is what everyone is talking about. What has happened on Christmas regarding Cardi B, her spending time alone with her children while Stefan Diggs was out visiting his other children, which seems pretty normal to me if you have an infinite amount of children. However, when I did my last reading, there was a person who said that I was projecting. A lot of Cardi's fans are defensive about her in this relationship. If I was, first of all, I'm single, never married, no baby daddies, and educated. What am I projecting on? If I was projecting, I would be saying good things about her. Like, I think of good things about myself. Cardi B, like, I was just telling the truth. That's what the cards say. That's what people see. Okay, first of all, on the surface level, we see it. In the cards, on an intimate level, it's there. So, you know, I feel like a lot of people defend this type of behavior because, number one, they're probably in a situation where they have maybe multiple baby daddies, or they have a baby daddy who has multiple baby mamas or whatever, because they condone that type of lifestyle. I do not. I think it's disgusting. I was going to say I have personal experience to that, being that my deadbeat father has 5 baby mamas, and it's a mess. The children don't benefit. As an adult in my late 30s, I am embarrassed of that situation. Cardi's not thinking about her children. What are your children going to think about you being associated with this? And I want to say this for all the women, because I've heard Cardi say something about the way she looks and trying to compete with the other baby mamas and other women. Let me just say this for women. Stop playing Olympic games with men. They only raise the goalpost. They don't give a fuck what you look like, how many accomplishments you have, because I heard Cardi say something about, oh, I have long hair, I have a body, I have a face. They will be with the prettiest and then be with the ugliest on the other side of the spectrum. The baldest and the women with the most hair, the lightest and then the darkest, the skinniest and the fattest. They don't give a fuck. It's just something to have you all fighting over their attention. They don't care if they will fuck anything and everything. They don't give a fuck. Okay? You give a fuck. And that's why you keep getting yourselves caught in these situations with these men having children with them. If you're gonna have children with the male, please understand this. There's a high percentage of you being a baby mother, depending on what type of culture you're in. Okay, so you better look around the culture and see, oh, is this a culture filled with baby mothers? Because more than likely, that's what you're gonna be. You're not different. Men are not gonna treat you like you're different. If you see women running out of the gas chamber, do not run inside thinking you're the better woman. It's not about you. It's about him. He's going to treat the women the way he wants, by the caliber of man that he is. If he's a low caliber male, he's going to treat the women horribly. Do you understand? It's not about being desired by all men. It's about being desired by a specialized group. A small amount of men. If you are desired by a small amount of men, then you've made it. You want to be desired by the most intelligent males, the most productive males, the builders, bitch. Do you understand what I'm telling you? This is nothing to be proud of. It's disgusting and it's embarrassing, and unfortunately I see it a lot in black culture. That's why a lot of black women take up for Cardi because they take up for the degeneracy that goes on in our community. And I'm not saying that it doesn't go on in other people's community. Yes, it does. But it goes on in the black community at an extremely high rate. Extremely higher percentage than the rest of them. And this is something that we need to accept whether we want to or not. This is the game. Okay. I've preached enough, guys. I just want to tell women, baby, please, if you do not have children, or if you have one child or two children, just stay, do not have any more children. Please be careful about the men that you choose to father your children. Most of them leave. You have that child, you're going to be on your own. You better make sure that you're able to take care of that child financially, emotionally, mentally. Can't be any breakdowns. Can't be any financial distress because it's all going to be on you. We've seen this happen centuries and decades. And are we still going to ignore this? You all are. I'm not. I'm not getting pumped and dumped. So therefore, guess what? The only way that I can prevent from getting pumped and dumped is not having children. We have to be smarter about this. We have wombs. We are the creators on the planet. We give birth. Our wombs are portals. We're bringing souls onto the planet. That's a grand responsibility. Do you understand? Okay. I'm done, y'all, for real this time. Okay. Okay. And I hope that made sense. So now we're going to look at Cardi and see how she feels. I know she's embarrassed. If she's not, she should be. You should be embarrassed. How does Cardi B feel about, first of all, how does she feel about the world speaking about Stefan Diggs spending time with his other children and baby mamas? Okay. I didn't even drink my coffee this morning, y'all. Okay. Okay. These are the same cards that pulled out. He's telling her, first of all, y'all, he's telling her not to leave because Cardi is seeing, with this Wheel of Fortune here, she's seeing things in him that she saw in her previous relationship or previous relationships. She knows that it's unhealthy. She's stressed. She is stressed. She's thinking about walking away here. But Stefan is approaching her in a way, and I'm going to tell you guys what came to me a couple months ago. Stefan has a type of femininity about him. That femininity is what attracts a lot of women to him. Women love gay men, okay? And I think it's because some of them, not all, okay, are more understanding. They have that feminine side to them, that compassionate side, understanding side. They're willing to listen. Like, they have a side to them that's familiar. And this is how Stefan, I feel, communicates with these women. There's something about him. There's something about his feminine side. Him being a feminine, masculine. I don't know, guys. This is what I get about him. I cannot really describe it. He's feminine and masculine. I'm not sure if they're proportioned at a certain type of level or equal. I'm not sure what the equilibrium is, but it allows him to connect and to bond with women on another level. And he does that with Cardi. He takes advantage of her. I know we see these women who have tough exteriors, and we think that they won't allow certain things, but then they'll be like that toward other women, guys. But when a man gets involved, oh, they're soft, feminine, and willing to risk it all and do anything for him and be walked over and be a doormat. Okay? So these are the things that we have to keep in mind about this. Okay, the second question is, how does Stefan feel about people talking about the issue in the public? And this is why I'm saying in the public. The reason why I'm saying this is because if this shit wasn't public, Cardi would be okay with all of this. You understand? She would just be okay with it. She just doesn't want people on the outside knowing what's going on and being spoken about in a negative manner. My last reading, I said that they weren't together. I don't believe, guys, this is not a relationship. She had a more stable relationship with Offset. He actually claimed her. He's not claiming Cardi like that. She's just, yeah, she's the one with probably the most money, but that's about it. He's not in no serious relationship with Cardi B. Cardi just got pregnant, y'all, in the middle of a rebound. Okay, that's what the fuck that was. Pregnancy and a rebound. But once you get pregnant, you can't bring that baby home, and your husband, although men can bring all the babies home they want, you know, there's different rules for women. Are we going to pretend that they don't exist? Okay. How does Stefan Diggs feel about Cardi? Feel about the public speaking about him and Cardi? The King of Wands, quite literally. Okay. How was the season going for him, guys? I see him being focused on work. Being focused on work, money. I don't think he really cares like that. Like I said, he's not really paying attention. He doesn't like it when she comes to him about things, but guys, he's not concerned about Cardi. He's not head over heels for her. The last reading I didn't give any strong love cards. This reading I'm not. There's confrontation. His attention is elsewhere. Her attention from that last reading was on him. His attention is on money, his career. He's not thinking about her. He might not like the bad press, but hey, it's not going to stop his career. Let's do an outcome. Okay, let's see a possible outcome. What could be a possible outcome of this relationship? Stefan Diggs and Cardi B. What could be a possible outcome? Break up. Oh, guys, she's gonna continue. Cardi B is gonna continue to be delusional until she can't anymore. They're gonna break up. Fight, break up. on the defense. Yeah, I don't see, guys, I don't see this lasting. I don't see anything long lasting coming from this. They will break up. They will fight. I'm not sure if it's going to be public. Cardi B needs she needs to go really get some help. I know he said he was healing her and all this shit. She needs to go Cardi B needs counseling. You can tell by the way she speaks. She needs to take more pride in the woman that she is and not what she looks like. You can get all the surgery you want. However, you will remain the same entity unless you do the inner work. Doing inner work is what a being should be proud of. Not saying that you should be a part of your appearance. Yes, you should carry yourself well, speak well, do all that. Yes. Keep yourself up. Yes. Lose the weight. Yes. Do whatever you can. However, one must also take pride in the being that they are and the being that they're becoming. And I don't see that for Cardi. Okay. Okay, guys, those are all the questions I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.